You're lying in bed, telling yourself, just 5 more minutes. But suddenly, those 5 minutes turn into an hour, maybe two, and the next thing you know, it's 2 a.m. Sound familiar? This isn't just poor time management. Your brain is wired to crave these moments. Studies have shown that habits, especially addictive ones, are deeply rooted in our brain's reward systems. But here's the good news. You can reprogram your brain. You don't have to stay stuck in these loops. You can break free. Addictions aren't just about substances like drugs or alcohol. They can show up in everyday habits, social media, junk food, even negative thinking. But you hold the power to change. Let's talk about 5 effective steps to help you reprogram your brain and quit any addiction that's been holding you back. Step 1. Awareness. Recognize the trigger. The first step to change is recognizing what's driving your behavior. Ask yourself, what's triggering the addiction? Is it boredom, stress, loneliness? Awareness is the key to breaking any habit. Research shows that when we identify what triggers us, we activate the prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain responsible for rational thinking and decision-making. Visualize this. Your brain has become conditioned to respond to certain cues. Maybe it's picking up your phone every time you feel a little anxious or bored. But now, by bringing awareness to that behavior, you're interrupting the automatic cycle. This is where the change begins. Step 2. Challenge the habit. Break the routine. Every habit follows a cycle. Trigger, routine, reward. To break the cycle, you need to challenge the routine. For example, if your habit is scrolling through social media whenever you're bored, replace it with something healthier. The next time you feel the urge, pause. Yes, just pause. Did you know that studies from Harvard have shown mindfulness practices can actually shrink the brain's addiction centers? Pausing, even for a few seconds, gives your brain time to process and gives you the power to decide differently. Challenge the habit by actively making different choices, even if it's hard at first. Step 3. Rewire with positive habits. Build a new path. Breaking a habit isn't just about stopping the old one, it's about replacing it with something better. Your brain thrives on rewards, so give it something positive. Imagine you're trying to quit excessive video gaming. Instead of sitting down with your controller, replace that urge with something that stimulates you in a different way, like going for a jog, learning a new skill, or even reading. Each time you make this choice, you're laying down new neural pathways in your brain. Over time, these pathways will grow stronger, and the old addictive patterns will start to weaken. The idea is simple. Replace a negative habit with a positive one. Build new, healthier routines, and watch your brain adapt. Step 4. Create an environment that encourages change. Your environment shapes your behavior. If you're surrounded by constant temptations, whether it's unhealthy snacks in the kitchen or your phone on the table when you're trying to focus, breaking a habit becomes a lot harder. Clear out the distractions. Turn off notifications. Limit your exposure to the things that trigger your addiction. Change your surroundings to support your goals, and you'll find it easier to stay on track. Studies show that willpower alone isn't enough. You need to set yourself up for success by controlling your environment. And the people you spend time with matter too. Surround yourself with individuals who support your growth, who challenge you to be better. That's how you build momentum. Step 5. Stay consistent and trust the process. Here's something important to remember. Real change takes time. Research shows that it can take anywhere from 21 to 66 days to form a new habit, depending on its complexity. So, don't expect instant results. The road to change is a marathon, not a sprint. Every day you take action, no matter how small, you're reprogramming your brain. And yes, there will be setbacks. There will be moments where you slip up, but don't let that define your journey. What matters is that you keep going. Consistency is key. Trust the process and keep showing up. Your brain is always adapting, always learning, and the more consistent you are, the stronger your new habits will become. You have the power to overcome any addiction or habit that's been holding you back. The science is clear. Your brain is malleable, capable of change at any point in your life. Remember, the life you dream of is just on the other side of your habits. Start today. Break the cycle. Take control of your mind and unlock your true potential.